Alright. Oh, right, I forgot to change back my transition. Alright, hello. There's, BTT Friday. Friday afternoon. Not the big one yet. It's not the big Friday night. Well, for some of you, it's Friday night. For all my buddies over in, the UK and Europe. I suppose it's Friday night for you. I'm not scared, you're scared. We're here. We're gonna be painting. What are we painting? White Scars. We always paint. What are you asking? Hey, sorry. We actually have... Okay, so we're gonna be focusing on the backpack. First we're gonna attach this pistol on. So we're gonna pull back for the craft cam. The wire just wants to do whatever it wants to do, I suppose. There we go. Don't mind me. Alright, let's do this. I'm a little out of breath because I was like, alright, time to go set up the stream and make sure all my stuff's ready to go, so it's just a smooth turn on. And mother's like, oh hey, when are you gonna put up the signs for the yard sale tomorrow? What? I completely forgot. My head has been so far inside work the last 3 days. Work of like 3 different kinds. Fucking like, yeah. How you doing, Soren? What is up, my man? Like a little blemish on the transfer here. I don't know what's up with that. After it dries, I'll come back to that. I might just fix that with paint, since I should probably clean this up anyway. You know what? I might do that immediately before we get started on the backpack, because I think the backpack is going to get in the way. In that regard. Overall, like on paper, I'm doing great. I am physically, I am still like exhausted, but inspired. I have a personal project that's really starting to kick off for painting. I don't think I want to show it yet. It's in very early stages, and I'm not even entirely certain I can pull it off, like in the first place. So I don't want to set expectations. So. But, yeah. Overall, I'm doing good. Also, I'm gonna refresh my Stream Manager page, because I feel like it's giving me faulty info. And I need my data. So I'm grabbing some corn red to clean up the holes and trim. Where are you? What's up? What's going on? I think that reset the ad, or maybe the ad didn't. Yeah, that data seems more accurate than I'm seeing now. Touching the stars. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this weekend where I can, take a breath. Kind of. Technically speaking, I still have something going on both days of the weekend, and then right back to the grind. But I'm trying to be optimistic about it. Yeah, we got a bunch of things there. Yeah. I've actually been going so hard that I have no idea what to talk about. Like normally I'd come in with a stream with a couple ideas of some just filler topics that I could just ramble about. I did not even get that far in my day happening. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Trans might Actually, I don't even think it's my transfer game. Just the transfers have been really weird. Let's see what happened here. Is this actually a thing on it and not that? This is a thing on it. No, that's it. I don't think you guys can see it. There's like tiny white dots, like all over this transfer in red. I'm gonna put some corn in red, then we're gonna ink it, and hopefully that'll match the color enough that you won't really notice. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna put raw butter red on it, and then because that will definitely get a very good. Also, I'm gonna re-highlight the other shoulder where we just fixed it, and ink that. That'll be fine. I'm really divided on if this weekend do I want to, like, I've got a bunch of like small individual projects that would put me ahead that I probably should work on, like the grand mass of things work on the weekend, even though I'm really tired, but it would really put me ahead for the coming week. One of which just continuing to work on this guy, or on the White Scars, so even sooner we can get to doing something besides intercessors. Gosh, jeez. It feels like it's the only thing I've ever painted on stream. It's not technically true. I still made one Zakar and some Eradicators. But like, you know, not for a long while. What was that in? That was in like August, I think. August or July? I don't remember. That's another thing. Time's just become a soup. Time is a soup. Memory's a sandwich, time is a soup. And you can only hope that there's tomato and wedges. That's my whistle for you. All I got. Alright. Gaming, red ink. Gaming, red. Rojo. Rojo? I think that J is supposed to be an H. Like, it's supposed to sound like an H. Yeah, you can probably tell by looking at my palette. Off stream, I've been doing something crazy, because that's a lot of weird blending. Next week is though going to be amazing. There'll be a lot of really cool stuff that's going on next week. Because somewhere down the line, hopefully as soon as possible, we're going to begin painting whatever you guys vote on being next to White Scars. And Tuesday's gonna have the first drawings stream where we're gonna work on new emojis and badges and other like channel art type stuff, as well as merchandise. Yeah, no, I gotta put also this is not solid like glue. This glue is bad. The glue just grabbed a bunch of paint and just ripped it right off. Actually, it feels like paper. It's weird. Glue. Much more glue. Hey, Venom. What is up, my man? My main village man. One of my favorite movies ever, by the way. That movie does not get old, I don't care what you say. It's like one of the most quotable movies I have ever seen. Like, almost every single line is quotable. I think I had it like that. Yeah. Yes. How are you doing, Venom? Not much, just at work. Fair enough. I feel ya. Same here. My head is still kind of in my other, like, not so fun work. At least this work is kind of fun. My other work is just tedious. But it's almost done. At least for a while. What was I just thinking? Oh yeah, gonna put some log running on transfer. I'm trying to fix it because I cannot be asked to put on an entirely new transfer out here. Pop some red because when you ink it, it comes out pretty middle of the road red, a pretty basic red. So it should not really be noticeable. Actually, just blending, like just kind of feathering the Wild Rider red is kind of working actually. Might not even ink some of this. I actually was just talking about this, but you know what? Now I think I'm gonna go deeper. I have a problem. I'm an alcoholic. No, I'm joking. I do love my alcohol, but I'm not an alcoholic. I have a problem. And that is posting work in progress pics. I don't like it. I have some ideas as to why I'm averse to posting work in progress pics in general. But especially on something like this, where so I mentioned this in the little comments I put in the Discord about it last night, as I wrapped up here for the night and went to bed at like 3 a.m. I just needed to unwind after how insane my day was yesterday. My thoughts just completely scattered. Hey, lemmings, can you come back into my skull and not run around and off cliffs? When I paint something big and crazy, like an HQ like this, or a vehicle, I usually have an image in my head and a reaction I am feeling that I desire others to have. Oh, right, I forgot. Okay, I did forget something. I forgot one of the things. So I actually had to use my streaming rig for a business thing yesterday. So there's a bunch of things I had to change around. So I thought I got everything. Apparently that was the one thing. Alright, so I'm gonna start over. I have a problem. No, my voice just... My speaking just broke before I could even remake the same bad joke. I am out of it, if you couldn't tell. Trying to get back there. I think that's good enough. I think it looks fine. I have a problem with posting work in progress pics. I just kind of always have. And it's just gotten worse as I've become a better painter. Where when I plan out something like an HQ like this, or the librarian, I'm gonna turn the music down a bit more just in case. I have an image in my head and a reaction that I'm hoping people have upon seeing it, and things I want them to notice, and etc., etc. In progress. Good to go now. Cool. It's actually higher than I usually put, but honestly, I've kind of wanted more music going on anyway. Okay, so cool. I'll just do it there. I feel like it ruins the initial awe of seeing a completed project by seeing it when it is not finished. And yeah, there's difference if it's something I'm painting on stream, so you're seeing it entirely from like day one. So you kind of like you're part of the process. Pics I don't think do the same thing really. I know some people like that, like seeing work in progress pics. I only really like seeing when it comes to like really insane conversions, and like you see it like when the conversions, like all the green stuff and the plastic card and all that stuff's done and it's before it's painted. I kind of like that, but like besides that, you know what I mean? So like yeah, what I will say, I agree. Big Uber reveals are fun. You lose that how did he do that comments. You see every step of the way leading up to right, and you also see the holy crap, he made that and it looks like this, and look at that, and oh wow, that thing over there. Like, it's not the same. Especially for something like this in particular, because I'm doing so many new techniques I've either never done or I haven't mastered. So people aren't expecting them. So if I can pull this off in a way that I would like to, like I have theoretically planned for, then this will be my most impressive model I've ever painted by a long shot. But jump up my painting skill in like a single model by it feels like a couple of degrees. You know what I mean? So like, especially if I don't pull it off, let's not get people's hopes up, huh? Because this is definitely one of those cases where, like, I know from experience, like, I could totally just hit a point where it's like, I can't do this yet. I don't know how to do it. Because I've been there before, and it's been trying to do models like this, where it's like, alright, I'm just gonna level up my game in, like, one model, let's go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, and you end up just like airbrushing it totally black and starting over, or entirely white, or whatever. I'm out of. You're pumped for it, you should enjoy / relish the excitement of it, not spoil it. Right, like I don't want to feel the pressure of it either, because like I have a platform, like even before I start streaming, like I have 1,500 followers on Instagram, for example. And there's a number of smaller communities between like Discord, Facebook, Reddit, where people have come to recognize my name and like look forward to my posts. Like I've been told this by them. So yeah. I don't want the pressure of like, man, now I'm gonna disappoint all these people that have been like watching and waiting for this crazy thing. It's one thing if I just say I'm working on something big, and then I could just turn that into like whatever down the road if I really need to. Like, I'll just pull out some other project that I know I can pull off but make it look extremely good. I don't know. Just paint up some Terminators. It's fine. It's something, I don't know. Just do it in like the standard styles, and highlight it and eye glow and yada yada. This is like from step 1 for Raven Guard. I am doing it different. Like, I didn't even prime it the same color I would normally prime my Raven Guard. That's how, like, completely off the rails this project is. Also, I've not done this with any of my guys in a while. It's fully built when I started painting it. That's also a big thing. I've been doing sub-assemblies on on my personal Raven Guard guys for like the last, like, between 2.5 and 3 years. Yeah, for 2.5 to 3 years, I have primarily painted my Raven Guard in sub-assemblies. I think the big exceptions is like the intercessors, because I converted them a bunch. I needed them built to put on the additional stuff, but I think some of that I did in sub-assemblies anyway. Yeah, I did do some of that in sub-assemblies.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, right, basically. Like, wait, you primed a Raven Guard model white? What? Yeah. Sup, Former? Yeah, we're talking about my crazy librarian project. I don't want to show, like, where it's at right now, even though I'm super inspired and excited about it, because, like, I'm doing so many new things with it. Going completely off the rails. Completely upending my system. Uncharted territory. Well, it's charted by other people, but that's not the point. Uncharted by me. Horrors my brushes have never seen. It's actually a pretty good description. You can tell some of it by looking at my, wait, Raven Guard? Yeah, right. That's what's happening right now. You might be able to get some hints by looking at my palette, because a lot of my work from last night is still on my palette. Or all of my work from last night and the night before are still on my palette. But yeah, since deciding to take this route, I'm only 2 nights in. So, like, and I made a joke on my Discord that, like, I might still be painting this when I finish the White Scars mission. Like, it is so time intensive, but it's such high detail. Yeah, it's bonkers, but it feels very good. Feels good, man. How you doing, Former? What you up to? What are you painting? What magnificent pieces of art are you bringing into existence? Willing to be. Aligning their molecular structure into a pleasing form. I saw both Raven Guard and Black Templars, which switch colors. Actually looks amazing. Yeah, I know, because those exist. They're called the Rift Stalkers for Raven Guard, and the White Templars for Black Templars. They already exist. They're official successor chapters. You can go find them. You're running out of paint? How's that even possible? I don't believe you. Pictures or it didn't happen. Hello there. I can't help myself. Like, it's just... Ian McGregor immediately. So calling you a baby space marine? What? I'm assuming an inside joke? Or is Sorian just off his rocker again? See how it goes. Yeah, what would be really cool is if we could finish this guy, which actually I'm about to switch brushes because I need something a little bigger. Yeah, Venom, I don't know either. a joke from a different stream. That's fair. Yeah, I would like to finish this guy today. We got the backpack and the head, and then this guy's done. I think it's very reasonable. I'd like to see the backpack done in this stream, and the head can easily be done in a single other stream. I'm now gonna switch to a synthetic, and it says size 0, but it's like the size of a 1. And I'm gonna use that for the steel here. Someone called me a baby space marine because I like science, but they have 3+, like, space marines, but it has only 1 wound. They're scouts. Neophytes. Like the data sheet. Although, I was just watching some videos on Lucian, is it Lucian or Lucius? Lucifer Blacks, that's it. Lucifer Blacks. Actually bought Hearts of Iron 4 like 4 months back. Oh, here we go with the Hearts of Iron. I know Hearts of Iron from watching... Oh, I completely forget his name now. I don't play it, but I kind of know what's going on. I actually just like watching him like throw countries together and just watching the AI go like run havoc. Yeah, I know what Scions are. I'm saying their stat line is the same as Neophytes. Or, you know, Scouts. Yes, I do watch Major Kill. Man of Culture. Yeah, I know a lot of people find him cringy. I actually find his, I like hyperbole humor. I really like, hyperbolic humor. So, I don't watch him, like, a crap ton. It's more like every once in a while I'll binge him for, like, you know, a day or two. Like, you know, when I have stuff on YouTube while painting, I'll just throw a couple of it on. You know what? Honestly, sometimes, I just realized I'm way out for... Actually, no, I think my camera actually, like, fell slightly. I want to find where he gets it, because I swear it's from something, because it gives me hard nostalgia vibes every time, and I can't tell from what. His outro music. Like, what is that from? It kind of reminds me of, like, Morrowind, but, like, not quite. I can't, for the life of me, I can't figure out where is... Watching my toilet after work. I think a lot of people would agree that that's an appropriate place to watch Major Kill. Here's my thing. I don't know why so many people have a hard time with him because he swears a lot. Like, that's how Australians talk. I know a few of them. Not all of them, but decent number. Like, their swear tier list is different than ours, different than like the US. But also, like, swearing in general, like, who cares? You might notice that I don't swear on stream. It's because I live with my parents. Again, unfortunately, I hate it. They don't like swearing because they're like super religious, so that's why I don't swear vocally. As soon as that situation changes in any way, get ready. This becomes a very not PG stream. Totally best way to do everything on phone. Yeah, probably. You're probably right on there. Back when I had a normal job, that was definitely the case. But yeah, I am a pirate. Left to my own devices as far as like talking goes. Oh, dude, speaking of pirates, I saw the craziest thing on Facebook. Pirates of the Caribbean, right? I learned Captain Jack Sparrow's backstory and his connection with what's his name, Beckett, and how the Black Pearl came about, and his deal with Davy Jones and the whole thing. And it's apparently in a bunch of the like there are hints of it, like really like minor hints that you can't technically piece together in the movies, but like you gotta get the I guess the companion books to learn the whole thing. And I saw a post explaining it on Facebook, and I was like, what? It's actually so good. Uh, Jack Sparrow, when he was young, was was given a ship, the Wicked Wench, by Beckett, and got like roped into this slavery ring. And Sparrow refused to do it and stole the quote-unquote cargo, the people, and it was 100 people, and let him go. And then Beckett hunted him down, blew up the ship, sunk the ship. Sparrow survived and later made a deal with Davy Jones to get his ship back because he loved the ship. And it rose, all still blackened from the cannon blast, so it was renamed the Black Pearl. And the deal was 100 souls, because that's how many slaves that he freed. So that's why it was kind of like a deal with the devil thing, because it was for the exact amount that what do you call it? Jack refused to sell into slavery. So he has to sell 100 souls to Davy Jones into eternal slavery. That's why he's so hesitant to do it. So that's why Jack Sparrow, like, he's a pirate, but he always seems like he's like the good guy. It's because he actually is a good guy. He's like a good guy. And that ended up making him a pirate because Beckett's a terrible guy. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I already liked Pirates of the Caribbean. I like it so much more now. I kind of want to go through a marathon of, not a direct marathon, but like, you know, when I'm painting off stream, do a marathon of that. I gotta figure out where I can get the movies. I have Disney Plus, so I think I can just have all of them. Anyway, all right, chat. All throughout yesterday, I was trying to see what streamers I watched cost for commissions. No clue about ABTs. Never heard him if he said how much. I know TBD, ain't too bad with, depending on complexity. 5A model? I don't know what the 5A model. Aussies talk like people in place where I live. You know what I hate most about Warhammer streamers? They like brush disgusting. Ew, I kind of agree. Like, I'm not gonna, like, bash people for it, but I don't get the whole licking brushes thing either. Only the first movie is good, and as a hell I'm gonna die on. I mean, that's fair. The first movie is extremely good on a critical level. Like, you can find breakdowns of how like every single scene is actually written like extremely well in that first movie, or just about every single scene. But like, the fact that most scenes are doing like 3 or 4 different things is just awesome. After that, it does dip in quality a bit, but I do like I like the second one for all the ads are going. I don't know when my chat is back. It's sometimes kind of weird. Best I can tell, got only 15 seconds till I can talk to the chat again. At least they're talking with each other, yay. Oh. Alright. Where was I? Okay, so Pirates of the Caribbean. I like parts of the next couple movies. I haven't really watched much of the new trilogy. I know I watched the first one of it, and I remember some of it. I gotta sit down and watch it again, because last time I watched it, I was with my ex, who didn't really like Pirates of the Caribbean to begin with, so it was hard to really get into the movie. But here's the thing. I don't watch movies a lot anyway, and I'm a special effects junkie. So, like, I already get my amazing storytelling itch scratched. Oh jeez. I get my storytelling scratched from like D&D, watching other people's D&D games, my D&D games. So I don't feel a need for like a brilliantly written movie as long as it's like not full of holes. Like, I don't like the new Star Wars movies. Those are terrible on every single level, so I can't even do it. But I like the Transformers movies, for example. I actually recently rewatched all of them, but the most recent one last night, just because, I don't know, I got distracted. I still like them. I agree, there are definitely holes in the plot and some definite question marks going on at several points, but they just look so good. I like the Star Wars prequels. I don't like Anakin. It does make sense on a level. I need a Beast Wars movie. I want a Beast Machines movie. What was I saying? At least on one level, Anakin did kind of make sense that actually for his age, he should be cringy in, like, he's effectively, like, a teenager in his first real relationship. That has been mostly one-sided, so it kind of makes sense. But he never grew out of it, because he was also the chosen one, so, like, you know, throw that in the thing. Yeah, so, like, I can, just for the fantastical elements, I can kind of get behind the later Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Hey Venom, when Gorilla Optimus and Rhinox for the win. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're both still in Beast Machines. They're just a bit more machine-like. It's been so long since I've watched any of that. I'm trying to remember some of the other characters and which ones, like... I felt like all the Autobots were kind of, or, you know, whatever they were called, the Autobots equivalents back then were all kind of a bit cheesy for my taste. At least, like, the cheesiness level on the bad guys. Again, I don't remember what they were called either. Like, they did it in a way that was just funny. Because they were just evil. To be evil. Like, Waspinator. Waspinator! Like, that's just funny because of its campiness. You know, it kind of almost knows it's ridiculous. So, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of the thing with a lot of the animated series, is that the good guys are campy in, like, in an almost cringe way, because it seems like they're trying to, like, do their thing, while the bad guys are actually just, like, good. I will say that probably my favorite animated series, though, is I don't know what the public opinion on this is, so I don't know if this is considered a hot take or not, but Prime. That, like, newest, like, CGI one, I really like that one, actually. I think basically Tabletop was actually bot, now a real person. No, I'm just ignoring the children. Rattrap was super cheesy, yeah. I actually used to have his Beast Machines, toy. Decepticons or Predacons, I think that sounds about right. Maximals, yeah, that was it. I knew it was something based on mammals, and I'm like, well, how How would you have the name mammals to work off of? You are coming in like millions of years before humans. Yeah, it's been a long time. I was too young to watch them on TV. I watched them like on the internet when I was a teenager. Like way later. I could never find the entire Beast Machine, the Beast Machine show, unfortunately, so I actually don't know how that ended. I saw a few episodes and they were really, really cool. That's all I got. Energon and Cybertron had some really cool moments. Those are the ones, like, Armada, Energon, and Cybertrons were the ones I actually watched while they were on TV. And they had some pretty cool moments. Energon did have a problem of hyping stuff up really, really hard, and then when they finally revealed the thing, it wasn't actually that cool. That was a problem that show had. Because they did that over and over and over again. Favorite Decepticons? Soundwave. Yeah, it's gotta be Soundwave. Like, every single time he ever shows up, he's such a badass. Like, without exception. Hey, Cyborg. How it goes? I am... Blah. I'm staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, I'm staying alive. I actually just was listening to a cover of that. BG's Staying Alive. I actually really like that song. Starscream, but I'm a sucker for lackeys in shows. I like Starscream. Starscream was barely a lackey. Starscream was in the Fall of Cybertron game. I played that too. I'm trying to remember what he was like in there. I did like in Energon, Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave in Energon was pretty cool. He was an entire, aircraft carrier, except he was covered in turrets for some reason, instead of, his runway was entirely covered in turrets, which he actually had, that was also his chest, so he just, like, looked at you, and then his chest just lit up with whatever they shoot. Plasma fire. What do they shoot? I don't know. Energon blasts? I don't know. It was a goof. Spent like half of yesterday writing for D&D stuff. Nice. It was a goof. First half of this next session is going to be kind of a D&D generic counter. Fair enough. A comedic... It was a goof, a comedic goof. I know you tried, but, Soundwave was fun. I had a toy. Nice. Yeah, I felt like Energon and Cybertron, the shows, both had problems where they had opportunities of making really powerful characters out of certain ones they hyped up, or they made look really cool, and then wrote them just, like, terribly. Like, they were just weak. What was his name? Like, Radagon or something like that in Energon was supposed to be this, like, old veteran that was, like, a legend. He even had his own standard bearer. Like, he was built up to be, like, the Grimaldus. I'm not even joking, like, the Grimaldus of the Transformers show, in a sense. Like, he had his own, like, command squad, and he went out and, like, into, like, super dangerous galactic territory, and then just ripped it up. And then when he actually, like, showed up on a show, he was a complete, like, pushover. He was nothing. Scourge in Cybertron ruled a planet, and then just showed up to be just this whiny dude that couldn't make any decisions. Like, what even is happening right now? Like, you're a dragon. Just bite someone in half. Jeez. The one that killed him. Crap, what's his name? Energon was a cube. Cybertron was a planet. That's always how that goes. Party traveling in the road. So first up is a crew of outlaws which try to steal their stuff and horses. And next up is a trade caravan with some random custom magic goodies to sell in addition to the usual general goods. Yeah, just some basic, on the road D&D fun. Sounds good. Is there any, surprise plot twists? Are the bandits actually the trade caravan, but they're really, really, on edge? And the trade caravan is actually really, really clever outlaws that, get you, haggling and stuff, and then rob you, when your guard is down. The Dragonstorm? I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. Oh, right, you're still talking about Fall of Cybertron, which I barely remember. I remember the gameplay. The gameplay was very fun. I don't remember much else besides that. Yeah, Energon, the show did that a lot. They really hyped up a lot of stuff. Oh, it's Scorponok. He can kill Transformers in a single blow of his tail. He's one of the only people that can do that. He's so powerful. And because it was only 3 episodes into the show, he was made irrelevant almost immediately. It was oh, it's Megatron and his sword. His sword can cut Transformers in half. Oh, 2 episodes later, we have figured out the way to make his sword. Everyone has his sword now. What is this escalation of power here? Why are you bothering to hype stuff? At least Armada hyped up the mini-cons or whatever they're called. And it took an entire season's arc to find 3 of them and turn them into a super weapon that remained relevant for 12 or 13 episodes. It was reasonable. Now, I have 2 million players with major plot twist reveals for the past 3 sessions straight. Oh, that's it? It's time for a break. Lamau. These 2 encounters are unrelated to the main story for the most part. I liked Metroplex, the giant railway cannon. Yeah, I don't remember that. Oh, jeez. I guess I need to play that game again. Maybe I played War for Cyber... not War for Cyber... No, yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, War for Cybertron was the first one, Fall of Cybertron was the second one. Maybe I played War for Cybertron. Goods of the Outlaws shows that things in the country are getting worse and worse and people are getting desperate and turning to being things like an outlaw. That would be a really cool overarching mechanic that you're just silently adding to the situation. In games, use entire building. I do remember there was a guy that was in an entire building. He was a bunch of Transformers put together, and he was he was a map himself. He was a God of War boss. Yeah, I was playing Destiny 2 again for a little bit, and then I started getting really inspired to paint this librarian thing on my downtime late at night, so kind of stopped again on the games for the time being. I don't know, we'll see how tonight goes. Tonight I might be so tired I'll be playing Destiny, because I'm already so tired right now. I'm so tired. And it's only 2:50 p.m. I haven't even finished the first hour of my first stream, and I'm I could give a crap. But it's Friday, so, I don't know. Oh, it's just one Transformer. I have been given a link. Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, alright. Yeah, those games were really cool, actually. I thought their multiplayer was a lot of fun. But today I gotta write at least a portion of the second half, which is just making up a new town and expanding some ideas. Long story short, players are in this town looking to seek wow. I can barely read right now. And I don't have dyslexia. Looking to seek help from someone who has become recently famous due to their adventures. It's going to be a bit of a pain reaching them or convincing them to help the party. Ah, new fame. Very good. Yeah, no, that's a cool character concept going on. I like that. Ignore the Lamau. Ignore the front. I'm getting concerned for myself. I can't read anything. No, you're fine, Cyborg, by the way. I just probably shouldn't even be streaming right now. My week has been it's been a lot of progress. It's also been a nightmare. It's been a good week on paper. It's been a terrible week for my sanity. Understood. Yeah, it's not you. I'm broken right now. I am dead. I'm switching to Apothecary Way to start the light armor. Like, it's been so nuts that I straight up, like, just stopped working out this week and was like, I will pick back up next week when I can go back to, like, a normal routine and, like, reasonable hours again. Like, I have worked, something like between 12 and 14 hours every day since Monday this week. So, yeah, all week. Like, the entire work week has been, like, 12 to 14 hour days. Yeah, which, like, I've done that before and can do that, depending on the type of work, and this wasn't that kind of work. Oh, here's the horrific thing. All the money I get from this week's work, besides, like, stream subs and bits, I have already gotten, and it is already gone again, because contracts that went whacked. I'm not rolling in dough, even though I am working endlessly. It's a really screwed up situation. Yeah. Yeah, that's the risk when you're self-employed. If you do bad contracts, it's on you, and you don't really have a good way out of that. You just kind of have to deal. Like, I've learned how to not replicate this situation in the future, but yeah. Nah, it's a whole thing.
I can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
I am in frame. What are you talking about? I'm looking at a camera. I'm in frame. I love playing multiplayer war games while over half the... I don't know what that last bit was. I don't know what that meant. You might like Enlisted. It's a World War II shooter, squad based, but by squad based, it's like you run an entire squad, and everyone that's not the guy you're controlling is an AI, but you can switch between the guys. So a full lobby is like 24 players, but that means there's like legitimately over 100 like dudes running around on the map. Yeah. That was probably my bigger game of the last like few months. Was Enlisted and Sword of the Stars, which no one's heard of that game. That's fine. Actually, like right as I was getting to the best part of it, because I'm playing the second one, which is unstable, it just started crashing like so much that I just got annoyed at it. I don't have the patience. I'll try again later. Yeah, War Thunder, that was the original. I've been playing that game on and off for years. Yes, Venom, that was the one I was playing a few weekends back on like a Saturday night, shooting at Nazis. Yeah, that was Enlisted. Now that I have affiliate, I might try that again, probably in a couple weeks when things quiet down a lot more for me. Here's hoping they quiet down, actually, or at least stabilize, you know what I mean? Might try doing that again. I've got a few ideas. Enlisted is one idea. I kind of want to do an Elden Ring playthrough with a randomizer. A few different randomizers, actually. Randomizers, actually. Yeah. I love World War II stuff. I was looking at that one. Yeah, no, it's, if you love World War II stuff, like, for it being World War II, you will love Enlisted, because, the progression system is based on you unlocking new squads and new weapons, but when you unlock a weapon, that means now you can purchase the weapon with in-game currency. Which, so you have to buy, like, every soldier's equipment you have to actually acquire. Except for, like, all the guys start with whatever that faction's basic bolt-action rifle was, so you get, like, a Springfield for Americans, for example. And you have to buy individual guys, and they all have their own specialties, so you buy, like, an Assaulter guy. Even though it's an Assaulter, which is, like, the SMG class, he comes with a Springfield. You have to get his grease gun and his M2 frag grenade and his med kit and his ammo pouch or additional ammo, etc. You did. We had a whole thing about that, Sai. But thank you for trying to cheer me up. That was funny at the time. It's not even so much that I'm down. I'm just exhausted. I am definitely at a point where my emotional state is usually not tired to my energy level. I can get annoyed that I'm tired because I have all this stuff I want to do and have to do, but I'm not sad, I'm not down, not depressed. In a lot of ways, I'm actually quite happy. I'm just exhausted. I'm so tired. Sounds sweet. There's so much history there. It's fun winning a Mercy title. Yeah, it's like really intensely accurate, actually. Like, here's my favorite part. Venom, you'll love this. Venom, tell me, what round does the M1 Garand fire? Go eat 10 steak for protein. Dude, my diet is so protein heavy already. Don't even know. I'm like semi-keto. Very high protein, pretty low carb. All my carbs and sugars come from fruit right now. There's like no processed food or fake sugars in my diet basically at the moment. Yeah. Lot of egg, a lot of meat, yeah. It shoots a 30-06. 30-06, for those that don't know, is a big round. Most games balance it of like, hey, an M1 Garand is a semi-automatic rifle in a setting where there aren't really any other semi-automatic rifles, not like common ones. You know, you have the M1A1 carbine that shoots a much smaller round. I don't remember which caliber, but it's pretty small. The Grura 43, SVT 90, I want to say. Maybe it's SVT 40, I forget which. Anyway, none of them shoot like 30-06 to my knowledge. 30-06 big round. The M1 Garand's pretty accurate and pretty high rate of fire. So they balance it in most games as not that much damage, because that'd be overpowered, right? Not Enlisted. Enlisted's like 9 times out of 10, one shot to the chest like takes someone out, unless they have a health perk. Now, Venom, remind the class, if you will, what round does the Browning automatic rifle shoot? Yeah, it shoots 30-06 as well, and it feels like it. Oh man, it takes a long time to unlock the Browning automatic rifle, but good lord, a couple times I've picked it up. Ooh! Just whole room's empty. Like it is brutal. Cyborg, alright, well I gotta get my stuff together for the morning, be right back. Yeah, no worries, man. There's a Russian Badger video about Enlisted from a while back. It's actually what discovered and like what showed me Enlisted and got me into the game. They have a whole dialogue about it. It's like, yeah, the bar's literally a full auto M1 Garand. That's what it is, and oh, it just shreds so hard. Even just the M1 Garand, like when you unlock that for the Americans, and you start equipping all of like this is what I did. As like I knew the M1 Garand was coming up in the unlock tree, so I started saving up my silver weapon orders, which is how you buy guns. So that as soon as I got it, all of my riflemen, which is like your bog standard dude, which you will have in just about every single squad all the time. You will have at least a couple riflemen. They all have M1 Garands. All the guys that can't have special weapons, they all have M1 Garands. Ooh. It's brutal. Ironically, right where I am, I'm actually having a hard time because I'm about mid-level, where the Germans start getting their really good automatic stuff and their tanks. Their tanks, man. I am right before you unlock the M4A2 Sherman. So until I unlock that, I'm going up against Panzer IIIs with an M5A2 Stuart and an M8 Scott. No, they flat out don't penetrate their armor. I can't even always get a good tread shot. Yeah, the Garand is such a distinct noise too. We have a World War II reenactment about an hour away, and each time to fire those with the old Tommy and Luger, etc. Crazy to see here. Yeah. I have actually legitimately pulled off using the classic Garand reload strat of reloading in time to actually jump out and shoot someone. It works on players. It's pretty good. Because yeah, even amidst all of the horrific noise, that ting, it's hard to miss. That game's really good. It's just really frustrating right now because the Germans have where I am in the leveling, because I'm playing the Normandy campaign. My light machine gun is the Bren, and it's really hard to use. It's really, really hard to use. The Germans have MG34s, MG42s, they have MP40s, they have MP44s, they have Panzer IIIs, and it's just like, good lord. Now, granted, they're not the same level as me, it's just the ones that happen to get into the same lobbies as me that are really high-level Germans can consistently, like, have MG42s, which are, for some reason, extraordinarily accurate, even when they're just, like, standing. I don't know why. And I don't yet have the Tommy. I have the grease gun, which is fairly good. I try not to use the assaulters too much because it feels like easy mode. But I might start using them again just so I can level up faster whenever I play it again, because, you know, I'm kind of getting back to Destiny and all that. But yeah, I would like down the road having a consistent stream somewhere in the lineup for doing gaming. Now that we're affiliate and I don't have to babysit my numbers. You play Germany? That's fair. When I first started playing the game, I mostly played Germany, actually. I was playing on Xbox, and later I switched to PC and it restart. Your thing doesn't transfer over. So, I was like, screw it, I'm gonna play Americans this time. Yeah, the MP34 is extremely good, so my assaulter squad, like, maxed out so quick. I played the Russian, like, the Moscow campaign as the Russians for a good while, too. And welcome back. I did not realize we were in an ad, so I just kept talking. I played Germany and Normandy for a little while when I first got into the game, and I was playing it on Xbox. It's, oh, there's the other reason why Germans are annoying. The Kar 98K is just extremely good, period. And they have it immediately on all their guys. It never gets bad compared to anything else, because that thing is effectively a guaranteed one-shot kill. And its pullback, its bolt action mechanic is not, it's not so slow. It is like you can get multi-kills with that thing. It's not even actually that hard against bots to get multi-kills, which also means the bots can just peg you from ridiculous far away. Their bots don't get a lot of kills, but what they are good at is suddenly like flipping 90 degrees and shooting and just pegging people in the head. Not sure why that is, but it's a thing. And I do notice that the bots that I have seen be the most consistently good are German bots, because they're almost always riflemen with Kar 98Ks that one shot all the time. Mortar squads are funny. Mortar squads, I feel like if I played with people, mortar squads could be extremely good. But they're, yeah. Engineer. Yeah. I found my ideal squad that I've gone. In the Russian campaign, I had a game where I had like 64 kills, 0 deaths with a squad. Hold on one sec. Radio Man. I love my Radio Man. I love the artillery cover. You just ask your allies for a marker and you just lace the entire area. I find artillerymen are way better, actually. My best squad ever was in the Russian campaign, and it was a Radio Man squad with 2 Radio Men, a sniper, and an engineer. I would actually play as a sniper after using the engineer to set up a ammo block near wherever I decide to set up. Now it's snipe with an artillery barrage getting called every 60 seconds. Just absurd. Absurd. We're switching over to Black Templar to Blackline, all of the inset stuff. You know what, I'm gonna try something. Let's try putting it on the wet palette where it can get a little bit thinner. And then try using it. Speaking of which, my wet palette. Oh no, it's got water and just not on the top. It's fine. Yeah, I find the Radio Men to be way better than Mortarmen. And you can put them in like just about every single squad. Aircraft can be brutal, but I don't like the gameplay. It's just boring to me. I'd much rather tanks, and I'm way better at tanks too. I am like, if I actually have a good like tank matchup, I am brutal in tanks. I've had lives where with one tank I've taken out 6 enemy tanks and dozens of their infantry. A good tanker can be just bonkers. But depends on what the enemy pulls out for tanks, because if I'm in a Stuart, yeah, I can do a lot of damage, but if they suddenly pull out a Panzer III, I just have to hide. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I'm talking about like doing the dive bombing runs. Like, it's just so annoying to just fly back for ammo constantly. Yeah, it's gonna be brutal when I get the when I get the Sherman. And I can actually go up against the Panzers. Then all the other tanks are getting annihilated. Because that cannon is so much more potent. And my armor is better too. Yeah, enlisted, a lot of fun. Alright. Also, I realized I missed some of the shading earlier with the 2-1-1 mix. I'm gonna go back and do all these little bolts with it. Maybe answer my question before, but I missed it. How do you use for Raven Guard skin tones? I actually did miss that. I use oh man, it's been a long time since I've done RG skin tones. I do. Hold on, let me grab. This guy's probably one of my better Raven Guard faces. Actually, I kind of probably do a little paler than this. Hold on, let me get most of my land speeder. So I know both of them are using. Yeah, I want to say it's actually similar to my Parchment or my Bone scheme in that it's a base of Rakarth flesh with building up of Pallid Witch flesh. So with faces, I would do more of, or skin in general, I would do more of a like a layering, like a transparent layering to blend it upwards. And then I know for this guy, the shading I used Game Ink Skin Wash, and this guy I think I used a lot more. I don't know what I used for the eyes. I know for the 5 o'clock shadow, I mixed It was either Dawnstone or Administratum Gray with Pallid Witch Flesh. I blended them together to like an even mix of the two, and then blended that on. I hope that made some kind of sense. It'd be easier if I was like doing it so I could show you, but you know. But it is like the end game is kind of a mix between Pallid Witch Flesh and Rakdos Flesh. Because Ravengard is supposed to be quite pale. So it made sense to me. The trick is how you shade it. In normal colors, like enough? What do you mean by normal colors? What am I looking for right now? Corax White. In non-Ashen Gray, because I forgot that part lore. They made like it's like normal like Caucasian skin tones kind of deal instead of like pale Caucasian, you know, like me. It's not just the light. I am actually quite pale. I'm also very white, so that's just kind of a thing. I get what you, I understood what you meant when you said non-Ashen Gray. Not even gray, just like pale. Like they're pale. Flow Improver. I require some Flow Improver. Hey Samurai, how's it going? It is going on paper quite good. Physically I'm exhausted, but I am pulling it together. How are you doing, my good man? Welcome back to the stream. I feel that being tired. I feel that being tired. Just finishing using Technical Paint Typhus Corrosion. Cool. I have not used it yet, though I've heard many good things. How did it come out? Are you satisfied with the results? It's good, but it needs 2 coats and a brush you don't mind ruining. That's fair. It's okay, I have plenty of those. Old brushes, I have no right to even keep anymore. But I do, for exactly that kind of reason. Yeah, we're painting a White Scars Assault Intercessor right now, and I'm just working on its backpack. Sorry, I keep going like really quiet and just like not even focusing. I'm just like zoning out. I've painted so many of these that like I don't need to think about this anymore. It's just autopilot. But yeah. I can't talk. I'm not. Well, you guys came for a personality? Joke's on you. Don't worry. Next week will be way better. We'll be partying next week. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish this guy today. So what's left is this backpack and his head. I'd like the backpack done in this stream, which I'm pretty certain will happen as we're about to hit the halfway mark exact. And and we're already like a decent bit of the way done through the first highlight. So then we have the edge highlight, and then the cleanup, which I don't think will be much. So then this will be done. Oh yeah, I gotta highlight around those. Actually, around this little thing right here. And it's probably hard for you guys to really see it because of the camera, which I have all weird because my light is very bright. I can make it dimmer, but that obviously makes it harder for me to see what I'm doing. I wonder if I can get you guys to see it for just a little bit. Oh, that makes it way brighter. But you can kind of see it. You see where it becomes darker near the edge? That's the highlight. It's actually all done over here. It's kind of de-highlighting it in preparation for the edge highlight, which will be red scar, which will be way brighter. It kind of makes an illusion, if you will. So that's what we're working on right now. I'm basically just going alongside every edge. If I hit the edge, sure, doesn't really matter. I mostly want next to the edge. Hit with this. I need more paint. I'm trying not to put so much on the palette because I'm trying this new thing of always using new paint, fresh paint. But the paint is more consistent of what you'd expect of that, being quality paint, or at least the best quality paint you can expect from said paint. Got some of that mix in there, but it's fine. Those two don't blend particularly well anyway. Gotta work it. So, Samara, what are you painting with the Typhus Corrosion, by the way? Are you doing Death Guard, or... I mean, I assume Death Guard, because that's like the obvious one, but... I think it could be Iron Warriors. Gosu made some really cool, very rusty Iron Warriors. Chaos Rhino? Cool. Any particular allegiance? I do my own stuff, fair enough. Alright, that's the Corax White, not Corax White. Yeah, Corax White highlight. White Scar cleanup, and then we're done. So in theory, probably not 4. Man, we could potentially end this stream with this guy done. That'd be cool. What's the song called? I think it's We Changed. Yeah, We Changed. By Rambutan. I still have never been able to put my finger as to why, but since I found that song in this, I've always really liked it. Alright, since we're switching colors anyway, and the ad's set to start in a minute, I'm gonna pop the ad now, and I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. We'll be back in, minute 30, 2 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Oh yes. So, as it does indeed seem like we will be finishing this guy today, and whether it's this stream or next stream, we'll be starting the next guy, which will be the last Assault Intercessor. Which means today, probably between streams, I'll be putting up on the Discord, which if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. command Discord will get you the Discord link. I'll be putting up a poll as to which unit will be painting next. Which that'll be up all weekend and until I finish that last intercessor. Actually, I'll pop a Discord link in there. Discord. So if you want to vote as to which Wetsker unit will be painting next on stream, look for that later today. The options are Squad of Outriders, Squad of Blade Guard Veterans, Blade Guard Ancients, or Chaplain on a bike. Finally move on to something a bit more interesting. For now, we are using White Scar to edge highlights everything. Yeah, I think this whole time I have had the music on too quiet. I think this is how we'll be doing it going forward. Yeah. Raven all day, Cyborg. Now the real raves are when we get subs. So we get like a solid 30 seconds of Darude Sandstorm. Oh, some of my members are trying to convince me to put in the entire track. So let's see what's sussing. My shameless shilling. I've been given a link to an emote. What is this? Ugh. I don't know if I have this applied. I don't think I have that applied, but fair enough. Working it. It is an Amogus twerking. For anyone that doesn't know, I don't feel like setting up the screen cap, so I'm just gonna tell you it's a it's a yellow Amogus twerking. Man, I am such a limp noodle today. I am here existing. That's what I got today. I exist, I am here, I am doing what I said I'd do, and later I rest. I'm hoping we get to see you do a bike next. Fair enough. I mean, you know, you'll be able to put in your say soon enough. Just finished my break time, my breaky. Time to get some D&D done with. Do it. Got started in this town, and the terrain the town is in is too unique for me to yoink a map from the internet. I'm gonna have to pull up Incarnate here. Nice. How is it unique? What makes it stand out? Tell me stories. Breakfast, gotcha. A river cross-section that runs through the middle of the town, and there must be homes going slowly up the base of the mountain in the right places. Ah. Fair enough. We suddenly lose like half the audience in like 10 seconds? Like, what did I miss? I will say, Venom, the bikes were kind of fun in their own way. Definitely do take a while though, because they're pretty messy with shading. there's a lot of cleanup, a lot of very awkward cleanup. I've got that bike chaplain coming, going Death Watch and tutorials. Well, you could vote for the bike chaplain. I'll be paying at a pretty high level, so you got something to aim at. Because most of these guys are tier 3, but the chaplain and Kasara-Khan are tier 4. So I'm going to be pulling some stops to that bike captain. And it'll be mostly black armor as well. Well, actually all the armor will be black, because I intend on making the bike black too, so it does effectively function for both other bike chaplains and Raven Guard bikes in general. It's my first green stuff with it too, and maybe try blow them up some feather bits. Still need to get the chorus cabal said, you just straight up imitating me? I approve. Tribal Raven Guard, best Raven Guard. You want Spec Ops Raven Guard? Go play Raptors. That's literally the point of them. Just need to stay away from ripping you off. Well, I mean, if I can get good enough at it, I'd kind of like to become the Raven Guard version of like the Soul Haunters, which a bunch of people have straight up like been like, yeah, I'm making Soul Haunters because that guy's custom chapter he made himself is just so cool. I'm like, well, I can't blame him. The guy's gotten a lot of like amazing, you know, like traditional art out of it, like whole posters worth of, you know, art for his guys because they inspire people so much. So fair enough. Also, you might find it hard not to straight up rip me off as far as like how you kit bash the guy, since that I pretty much just used, like say my intercessors with a lot of just, what's the most easiest obvious way I can apply like a lot of these bits. You're gonna be hard pressed to find like other ways of doing it that I already haven't done, you know? Which is fine if you do or don't, you know, it doesn't... not gonna be, not gonna not like it. You know, reboot your phone, buffering bad. Oh, really? Is anyone else having buffering issues? So I know? I mean, everything looks good on my end. Honestly, don't remember if I had highlighted these or not. I don't think I did. Nice. A little bit of cleanup and we'll be done with backpack anyway. With 1 hour remaining, yeah. I think there's a chance we could do the whole head in an hour. Actually, a decent chance we can do the whole head in an hour. Yeah, the head really doesn't take that long. Still, like, kind of usable, kind of. Like I saw someone Insta who turned the RG into legit Native American tribe outfit. Was pretty cool looking. Ah, that sounds cool. If you can find that, post a link to that person's account on Instagram. If you find them again, I'd love to see that. I've seen a few different people do really good not Raven Guard, but like Native American conversions. They usually come out really cool. I will say, me being more tired and less talkative does allow for a lot more productivity. Yeah, I'd say this is good enough. Actually, I'm gonna fix a little bit of black temp bar down there. Yeah. Yeah, some of the highlight got inside there. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's pop this off, pop it on Intercessor's back, and move on to the head. Why is not going in all the way? And deepen it all the way? Yeah, I'll just snip a bit off the end of the egg. What did I just say? I don't know. Yep. Yeah, I really don't feel like pulling the drill out, so we're just gonna keep shorting this, I suppose. I suppose this backpack does not match this torso, I suppose. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, the whole thing is... I don't know why they don't make it universally the same, but anyway. Sometimes it goes on a little weird. Once it's on, you'll never notice anyway. There you go. Nice. Oh. Ooh. Quick switch break. I swear there's some blood in there somewhere. That should probably move. That's how the body is supposed to work, right? I think. Alright. So let's start the neck, I suppose. This is Abaddon Black. Nope. This is actually Armor Painter Matte Black. I was using it last night. There's a whole bunch left, and it's still pretty solid because it's hard to screw up black. For most any other color, I'd get new paint. But it is black. Nice. I'm just gonna grab Dawnstone and do those soft seal ridges. I want to see how quickly we can do this head. I want to see us clipping screws before the end of the stream. Just roll right through this, huh? Misspoke. A person named American themed Stormcrows was their own chapter. That does not surprise me. That's fine. I think I might have seen that one before, actually. Stormcrows sounds familiar. It's a lot more Dawnstone than I actually need, but screw it. Go back and fix that. Ad is starting soon. Prepare thyself. Alright, time for Nolan oil. Now this is still is at this point. Oh, I think this still works. I was trying some stuff last night with using Nolan oil off of my wet palette. I was trying to blend it. What does Nolan oil do when you try to blend it? Actually kind of worked. Worked for what I needed it for anyway. Need a darkening wash with some color in it. And yeah, blending some Nolan oil into deal definitely did the trick. Alright, while that dries, let's do them as. Up some of that corn red we were using earlier with a little bit of foam improver. Definitely making some mistakes here. Where'd I put my... Yeah, I get some new stuff. Wild Rider Red. Actually, for this angle, I didn't even like hit everything with the corner red, so I'm gonna go back to that. Goes whoops. I actually mostly fixed a couple mistakes I did make. Nice. Alright. Then grab some of that army paint on Matte White and pop a dot, and then put some Vallejo Game Ink Red on there, and then we'll have some vaguely glowy eye lenses. I had a feeling one of these would jump because I had it too wet. I was able to save it. Nice. Pretty good. Not quite perfect, but pretty close. After the ink, you won't be able to tell anyway. Nice. Now while that's drying, is the no completely dry? No, it's not completely dry. Great, now we're stuck. I did it too quick. How many no is dry by now? Ah. Alright, well, hydration break. So, what are the plans for people's weekends? What have you got going on this weekend? I know for me, tomorrow my family is doing a big yard sale because most of them are trying to move. Well, everyone but me, really. They're all trying to move within the next couple months. Hopefully before the end of the year. So, I might be starting 2023 free of them. Whatever that may entail. I also have dinner and dishes tomorrow night, which I'm not looking forward to because I'm tired. Would rather not do it. And Sunday is my first D&D game. Necromancer one. I say first because it's earlier in the day than the second one would be. After that, not much of anything. So it's probably when I'm going to get most of my actual rest, quote unquote. Even though I still have a bunch of other stuff I really should probably do over the weekend. That's somewhat work related. No, done yet. Black and the bomb still kind of shine, but we're not messing with that. I'm mostly just waiting for when I can pop the highlights on the steel. Move on to the white armor, which should have the steel all dry for that anyway. But it's still shiny, so I guess still wet. So I guess there is a version of this going too fast. The paint needs to dry. Probably speed up if I pop out my airbrush. I guess the eyes seem to have come out fairly well. They'll look a bit better after everything else is done. Including with the camera actually able to register them properly. I think the pipes in the front at least I can begin highlighting and then move on from there. We've hit that point. Having some iron breaker. My mom's B-Day tonight, drinking with a bunch of 60-year-olds can be somewhat fun. My third go at DMing D&D Sat Night Sunday evening is Brewtoberfest here in Austin. Oh, nice, you're in Austin. That's cool. Yeah, you got quite a busy weekend too. Sounds like a lot of fun, actually. I have found drinking with 60-year-olds can be fun, depending on the 60-year-olds. Can also be extremely boring. Normally have nothing going on, so I'm looking forward to this one. That is fair. As you have probably learned already, I'm the type that always has so much going on that I will welcome just about any break at this point. Like, either I'm full in the flow, like, let's just do it, or I'm like, dear God, make it stop. It's the only two modes I've got. Yeah, my mom's friends are pretty cool folks. They all have garages converted to bars and rotate every Friday whose house to hang out. That's actually really cool. Okay, I could get down with that kind of vibe. Like, that's some vibes. And I'm here for it. Alright, let's get out the Apothecary White and begin chaining the white armor. And yeah, no, we're definitely gonna have this guy done, I think. Because all these shade layer is gonna go so quick. Well, everything is. There's not a lot of surface to cover, really. This pot was really close to having had it. Wait, where is it just trying to get into with this angle? Oh, right. Here. I just completely forgot where I was. What? Nice. That went pretty well. That's a pretty clean shade right there. Clean shade job. Onward to the mix. Continuing to be very clean with this particular head. Black Templar and those weird nostril lines. Faceplate indents. it just won't go on like that one little spot to get in there. Apparently. I keep tapping up freaking camera with my glasses. I think I need a heavier shadow on the sides here, honestly. There we go. Or X-White highlight. Let's go. Ah, son of a... Oh, that... Do I need more Clark's White? Because I just broke the surface extension of the violet ink. And that is, that's not going to work anymore. And none of that patch. It's no good. I don't know why I'm shaking it. Like, I think I did put a mixing bead in here, but it's so gunked up. There's no hope. Pop some on over here next to the white scar. I was just thinking about how it might be a risk. Yep, I'm putting too much foam improver and then spread outside my control. I'll wipe that out. Yeah, I can easily fix that. Sweet. White scar and we're done. We're gonna get some new white scar because we don't have a whole lot on that palette. Yeah, I just can't get any paint to come off the brush. Get dried instantly. There we go.
touching the stars, touching the stars. Dancing, 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 feel like dancing in the moonlight. Dancing, 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 feel like dancing in the spotlight. Depending on you, depending, depending, depending on you. Into the city where the lights are, to turn it up and turn it on. Into the city where the night starts, depending on. I love the night, love the night. Let's do it all. I love the night, love the night. Let's do it all. We do it all. Where are you? What's up? What's going on? Simple truth, I'm low. Let's get it on. Touching the stars, touching the stars. Dancing, 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 feel like dancing till the daylight. Dancing, 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 feel like dancing in the spotlight. Depending on you, depending, depending, depending on you. Into the city where the lights are, to turn it up and turn it on. Into the city where the night starts, depending on. I love the night, love the night. Let's do it all. I love the night, love the night. Let's do it all. We do it all.
Ah, son of a bat. Okay, well. I need to redarken some of his facelets, but besides that, I think we're basically done. I might do a single pass of weight above the brow, kind of just soften that transition a little bit. Seems a little hard to me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-highlight that one. Okay. Very close to finishing. Alright, let's re-highlight that one slit on the top right there, and then pop this on the model. And the second to last Salt Intercessor will be done just in time for the end of the stream, which means we'll be starting the last Assault Intercessor of this commission in tonight's stream in about 3 hours. And between the streams, I'll be putting up in the Discord the poll where you can vote on which White Scar unit you want painted next. Yeah, you'll have until I finish the last Intercessor to get that in. Alright, yeah. I also feel like the camera's not been particularly good at focusing today. I'm just gonna zoom in for where I keep holding it. That probably would have been better for most of the stream. I'll have to remember that for next stream. But yeah, that will be going on this. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out for the crafting angle. We're looking at probably a angle like that. Seems about right. Yeah. That is another Voicecar's Assault Intercessor completed. Very nice. So yeah, wrapping up this stream. Yeah, I have another stream in 3 hours, whatever that means for you. For me, it's 8 p.m. Eastern. That'll go for 3 hours to 11, where we'll be setting up the last intercessor, setting it up, priming it, base coating it, and then beginning on well, we'll see if we'll do the base or the first you know, whichever leg part has the big peg. How I usually do it. Probably the base first, because then we can give it time to cure and stuff, and if I got time I can prime that tomorrow. Something like that. Yeah, if we had like more stuff going on, I might raid someone, but I'm just tired. I'm good with this ending as is. For those that are still around, thanks for hanging out. Even though I was kind of low energy today. We'll see if that turns around tonight or not. If yeah. Oh, worst case, I should be in much better shape Monday. So I will catch you all later. Have a good one, everyone.